like that. We got off to. I don't know how much of that's being included.
Probably none of it.
Probably none of it.
Start the intro over.
No, we already did an intro, technically. Okay. But if we didn't, and this is the first thing you see, hi, just in case. Basically, like I said, I messed up episode 8. I did the track things wrong in a different way. But this time, I wrote down a lot of bullet points on what we really wanted to talk about. Now, we're still technically debating whether or not this is going to be in the same episode as episode 9. If it is, you're seeing it Monday. If not, you're seeing both Monday, probably. Anyway, I'll probably upload both at the same time if they're separate videos, just because I don't want to be unfair in that way. Especially because we missed Friday. Anyway, so I'm already down an episode, technically. First thing I want to mention is our immediate thoughts in the episode. This is what we were talking about in the intro music, which is, again, another reason why I was like, we can't use this, because we had a great discussion with the intro music playing. Yeah. It was basically like, that dude would have never been turned into a demon if Tanjiro didn't fuck up.
Yeah.
Tanjiro majorly messed up last episode by confronting him immediately without all the information. Like, just right off the bat, did he expect to get into a massive sword fight in the middle of a busy street?
Yeah, like, that's the thing, is like, regardless
of what he expected to happen.
Yeah, like, you handled it poorly.
Yeah. Literally went out of his way to put other people's lives in danger.
Yeah, and like that like we said, like, oh jeez, that guy wouldn't be a demon. Right?
Yeah, him and his wife would be living a happy, normal life and wouldn't have had to been gone to those the new friendly demons that we got, which we'll talk about a bit later.
Yeah.
But like, she's gonna wake up and her life is ruined, you know?
Literally, yeah.
Like, that poor woman's life is ruined, let alone the husband who got turned into a demon, right? Like, yeah.
Like, how do you, like...
Tanjiro should have waited by, like, going on the rooftops and, like, watching, and then waiting till he's out of town or by himself. Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like they missed that part of the training. I feel like that should have been in his training. It's, like, what to do in populated centers. Because, like, he made the #1 mistake of a populated center, is trying to get in a fight surrounded by people.
Yeah.
It's genuinely the dumbest decision I've seen him make so far. And he hasn't really made any dumb decisions, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Everything has been pretty good, except for, you know, in the first episode, the demon slayer he met was like, why didn't you swing your axe at me instead of trying to defend your sister, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was his dumb mistake up until now, right? And that wasn't even dumb, that's just instincts taking over. You want to protect her.
And he wasn't trained.
Yeah, he had no combat experience whatsoever, yeah. So, like...
He was young, he was immature, he hadn't been trained.
That mistake
like,
makes
nothing.
Perfect sense.
Yeah.
In line. But Tanjiro, I feel like, would have been told, like, dude, everyone knows who his main target is. Yeah. Is the main demon, who I like to call Mitsubishi, because I can't remember his name. I think we'll stick with that for a while, maybe. Unless people get really upset with me that I call him Mitsubishi. But,
the car company
might get upset, yes.
Yeah.
But again, they can't get mad at me for using their company name like that. I'm not using it to profit.
I also don't think they care.
No,
like,
if they cared about someone with 526 subscribers, they got their priorities out of whack.
Yeah, they also don't care about cars.
No. Yeah. So. Yeah, he went on a good tangent.
Yeah, I went off on a whole tangent.
I know nothing about cars.
About like Mitsubishi as a company don't really make cool cars anymore, because
it's not where the money is.
SUVs sell better, and like automotive things are their least profitable business endeavor. Like, they make HVAC units, they make manufacturing parts and stuff like that. Like, they make a ton of different shit, and cars are the bottom of their profitability.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense as a company. Why care about something that makes you the least amount of money? Off topic.
Yeah,
again,
none of this is getting used, probably.
No, some of it will. Don't worry. Maybe not the Saab conversation.
Yeah.
Also, so this is something I just wanted to point out that he thinks he admits makes complete sense. I think it's so weird that the police know nothing about the demon slayers. I think they should at least be told when they're being hired or on the job training, like, hey, you know, watch out for demon slayers. They have authority in the area. Or stuff like that.
They
like,
don't have authority, though. They're not a government task force. They're not, like,
federally,
like, nobody even, like, knows
it
about
still
them.
pisses me off that Tanjiro wouldn't be like, this is a demon, you all need to get away.
Yeah.
Like, and then show them his face. Like, and then they'll all be like, oh, fuck, this guy's right, let's form a perimeter.
Yeah,
like that's how you handle that situation.
It's not, demons aren't, like, a prevalent issue.
I know, but, like,
society.
you know.
Or I guess they are, but they aren't. Like, people don't really know about it.
If this was happening in real life, right? And Tanjiro went to try and stop that dude and explained and showed, like, this is a demon. Demons are real. Like, my whole family was killed by them. Like, trust me. This is a big deal. Let me handle it. It's my job. I feel like the police would end up respecting that almost.
But what if you went and did that in Boston?
Well,
right now,
Mike, we don't have any legends or lores of, like, demon slaying corps and stuff like that. I feel like
I would disagree that there's a whole lot of...
Well, yeah, but, like, Mike, we're not in an actual society that, like, has that shit.
I don't think they are. They feel the same way that you feel.
Yes, but, like,
as a society, and those police officers feel the same way you feel.
What I am saying, though, is fine, I'll let go of him, and he can go kill 4 people, see how it goes for the police officers. Like, I'll be like, you really think I'm wrong? I'll let go of him, and you'll die. Like, literally, that's what would happen.
Yeah.
And, like, the police officers would be, oh, fuck, we need to realize this. And then they'd start learning, oh, fuck, this is all real.
I mean, I feel like this is like a headcanon kind of thing, or like a theory that I have.
Well, you're someone who hasn't read the manga, so like you don't know as much as you could, right?
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to like remind people of that, not to try and like put your knowledge down, just to remind people that when we say something is like headcanon, it might exist.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
Yeah. So like, it's not even headcanon, it's like a theory more than anything. I'm like waiting to see when we get more info. I feel like that main guy, the Mitsubishi,
as I like to call him,
I feel like he probably has like some like low-key like pull over the like
well,
society.
that's what I was expecting. Like last episode I mentioned when he separated from his wife and daughter, I thought he was actually going to the police, like he mentioned, to try and spin like this guy is evil and trying to kill people.
I don't think it's necessarily a police thing. I think he just has like sway over society.
Well, he's
like,
probably kind of like a don, like a mafia don.
I feel like maybe not even that. I feel like he just has like sway from the shadows somehow. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, demons make shit happen, probably.
Yeah, like he definitely had like he.
And we saw he has like servants tailing him to be called upon. You know?
Yeah, but I think even beyond that, like I feel like there's a reason that society doesn't know what's up with the demons.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like I feel
you
like
think this is some like
he's like covering
major
it up.
conspiracy theory type. Area.
Yeah, like because it seems like there was a time where everyone knew, it was like common knowledge. It seems.
I just feel like I guess they're all blaming like all these random deaths on like just crazy people, right?
Yeah, but it seems like all like the older people like living in the mountains and stuff, they know about this shit. It was like
probably the city people.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like the city people don't. I feel like people who live in the mountains are much easier targets for demons in general, right? They're secluded, you know, they're in the dark, usually alone, or like very few people. You don't have to worry about a crowd showing up.
I feel like there's a my assumption is there's a reason why society has forgotten about this. It didn't just fade away. But maybe it did. I don't know.
Like maybe the Demon Slayer Corps did really good for like 20 years and like slayed a fuck ton, and then everyone got a little lazy because they thought the problem was more or less handled, and then, you know, over time Mitsubishi has been slowly rekindling the demon population.
Maybe. We'll have to keep watching.
We'll have to make it past season 2 for that.
I have no idea.
But yeah, no, that's like I just wanted to bring that up to make sure people knew what I was thinking during like certain scenes. New demon friends, really fucking awesome. I love them. Although he's a simp.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the biggest simp I've ever seen. And then Tanjiro was starting to get like feelings. Then dude was like, what's that blushing for? I'm the only simp in this house.
Listen, you'd simp for her too.
No.
Oh, she's kind of bad.
She seemed. This is gonna sound weird, but her eyes were weird to me. They seem different than ever. This show has gotten me so used to like people's eyes having such beauty and color, and hers were just pale.
She did, bro.
I know, but even the demons like have colorful eyes and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just compared to everyone else, especially the girl with the balls, like the bouncing ball weapons. Yeah. Like her eyes caught me. Like I don't know. I just got like a little attracted to her. Yeah. Just a little attracted to her, just because like eyes are huge for me in attraction. But like I find most eyes beautiful. Like it don't. But like this anime, the way they like bleed the color into each other, it sings to me. But another thing, going back to Mitsubishi, that drunk dude in the alley, he had literally 3 chances to survive. Yeah. Like I have never seen an anime antagonist give someone so many chances and then just to let them fuck it up.
Like, dude, please stop.
Like you just got your brother and your sister or one of your girlfriends killed, whatever her relationship was to them. But like,
dude was like, yo, I'm really not trying to deal with this. Like, just walk away. And he's like,
he even apologized.
Yeah, he did. He straight up apologized.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in a rush. I'm in a bad mood today. Let me get out of your way.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you got pretty nice dreads on. And it's like, if someone's walking in a back alley with that nice of clothes, media has taught me, don't fuck with them. They probably own the alley.
Yeah.
Like,
but I mean, yeah, that dude kind of had to come in.
oh my god, his poor brother did not.
No.
His poor brother was just like, I gotta defend,
Yeah.
He killed my brother.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. At that point, when you find out he's not breathing anymore, I'm like, maybe my brother won't care if I don't defend his honor right here.
He was bigger though. I feel like.
Yeah, I know. You feel like you got that, but you just watched him bitch slap someone into a wall and kill them.
They're also like shit faced. They probably don't know what they're seeing. Like they're probably seeing triple of everything and nothing makes sense. Like they just.
Well, they probably thought like that big of a slam. Like they probably saw it for what it is, but they probably thought, oh, I'm drunk.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but like I'm not even saying them seeing 3. I'm saying they saw what really happened, but they assume that's them being drunk.
Yeah.
And shit like that. But dude that's survival of the fittest. That's Darwinism at its finest. You know what I mean? Like that man. I was literally like, oh, I felt bad for him when he bumped into him. When the first part of the encounter happened, I genuinely was like, oh no, not this poor drunk dude.
Yeah.
As it kept going, kill him.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. He deserved that. But I just read the next line. Very interesting that Mitsubishi. But listen, I wrote these at like 2 a.m, okay? Very interesting that Mitsubishi can overload a person if given too much of his blood.
Yeah.
Which is like crazy. Which I'm guessing like is a little bit of a foreshadow to like what we're gonna get told later. I'm guessing he tried to kill Nezuko.
That's my assumption is that.
And I think we did talk about that last time.
Yeah, my assumption is that he tried to overload her and she just. So, I have a theory backing this. It would be a spoiler to explain the theory to you.
Okay, then we'll wait.
Yeah.
We'll wait. Also, I think they missed the episode that had your tattoo scene. Even though you talked about it for like...
No, I think that is...
Oh, it hasn't happened yet?
Yeah, I think that might be this coming episode or somewhere. Yeah, I think it's either this episode or next episode.
Yeah. And then follow up to that point though is I also thought it was really cool how I was very wrong about my prediction when that first demon mentioned like he gave her a lot of blood. Like I thought that they could make her stronger by Tanjiro over time giving her like IV bags of blood for her to feed on. That will be her supplement for like human body to make her stronger. But no, it was just she got given a lot of blood to be turned into a demon.
Yeah.
And that's what matters.
And this is, I guess, a little bit of a spoiler, but not really. Like, you'll see, like, coming, like, the upper echelon of demons, he gives them blood, like, as...
Over time.
When they just, like, do shit, like...
Oh, yeah, like, they do a good job. It's like, here, have some of my blood.
Yeah, and it's, like, a power-up.
And it's also probably, like, a drug for these demons.
I think it's more so, like a power source.
Oh, yeah, but I'm imagining, like, you can get addicted to anything. I could imagine demons easily getting addicted to, like, doing stuff for him to gain that power.
Yeah.
Anime always loves doing that.
That's a little bit of a spoiler, but not. It's happening so soon, and it's not. It's kind of like you probably could have like figured that out.
I mean it's something I would have been like, oh, that's interesting, but like it wouldn't have been something I would have been like, oh my god.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's how that works.
Yeah,
like,
no, I would have
been.
Like,
oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's anime. Yeah. That's anime right there. We also gotta appreciate Udon Seller, Udon Cart dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, I love that I was just as upset when he dropped the food as the udon guy was. I'm so glad that like I almost said vilified, but validated, yeah. I almost said fulfilled, but that still works better than vilified.
Lots of words going.
Lots of words going. This is also a very long intro.
Yeah.
I'll just skip more of the udon guy. Also, what the demon called her an eyesore.
Oh my
and
God,
Tanjiro's
so funny.
I love how Tanjiro canonically spent the entire walk from the udon shop to the safe house trying to convince this man otherwise.
Yeah.
But I guess that was almost a bit of foreshadowing of him being a mega simp for what's her name. He won't find anyone else attractive, probably.
That's fair.
I think that's what that is.
But like, yeah, it was just...
It was so funny that Tanjiro took like 10-15 seconds to be like, what does eyesore mean? Hold on, ugly?
It's like, did he just call her an eyesore? What does he mean by... No.
He wouldn't.
Like, how dare you?
Bro, I love that. It was just so funny. That's like the comedy before the storm. Like, that just hit perfect.
Yeah.
We already talked about how he's a major simp.
Yep.
We really got into last episode talking about the morality of what's her name trying to save people's lives by turning them into demons.
I think it's inappropriate. I think it's wrong. I think it's not, like, morally or, like, philosophically.
Like, if these people were, like, about, like, being murdered and, like, their lives were being cut short by non-natural causes, I think that's way more of a gray area / more okay.
I think, personally, even still, I think somebody's life getting cut short versus their life getting extended for all of eternity, unless a demon slayer comes along and cuts their head off, I think that is less natural and morally appropriate than just letting their life get cut short.
I guess, yeah. I just think, like, it turns, like, where she's doing it now, it's way worse than I think it is if, like, someone she just found as a murder victim or something like that.
I think regardless, I think it's, like, philosophically and morally just, like, the most appropriate thing.
And, like, you talked about, like, how you don't want to spoil, but, like, the show can be very religious in a sense.
It appears there's, like, a level, I don't want to call it religion, but there is a good and a bad at the end of their life. They will show.
Like, I was, while he was explaining it, I couldn't help but kept thinking, like, this is how the karmic scale works. Like, when you die, you know, the good and the bad is weighed.
I think they have a bit of it seems as though they have a bit of an option there of, like, what direction they're gonna go in the end, but
being a demon makes you not have an option, basically.
I know, I think they still do, but this is like a season 2 spoiler.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I mean, they get the
so,
point.
like,
You know, they get the point of what we're trying to say about it. So, like, you know, we don't need to go too far into it.
Yeah, it would be a season 2 spoiler to, like, explain what I'm saying.
It's just definitely like, should she be doing this?
Yeah,
especially since almost every single one of them's been a failure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Only one has worked so far.
Yeah.
And we talked about this a bit earlier, going into our next point, where the new demons are really cool, except for Hand Eyes. I love Datara as a character, hand mouths. But the hand eyes, just the way he's on the floor with his hands, like, looking at the ground, it just weirds me out, man. Like, Datara is cool. I don't know.
What about like hand ears or, like, hand noses?
I feel like hand ears would be better than noses, because again, with the nose, you're tracking on the ground, and now I don't know. Well, I guess, you know, with the nose, you're putting your face in the ground either way. I don't know. You know,
I'm just thinking, like, we're putting, like,
but I think it's just I'm used to Datara.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, let's run through the options of, like, what we can put on our hands from our, like, face to hand.
And, like, we all know what Datara can do.
What if we just
with
got,
his
like,
hand mouths?
Anyway.
Yeah, but, like, again, I'm really split on these two's eyes. You know, I like the one with the bouncy balls because I loved playing with those balls as a kid. And again, I keep saying balls, and I keep trying to, like, make it as not inappropriate as possible, but I'm immature as shit.
I'm gonna start
a ball counter?
No, I'm gonna start a separate YouTube channel, and it's gonna be Hat Guy Out of Context.
You know, people do Twitters for that.
Yeah.
They make Twitters about people they like.
I'm making it.
Alright, go for it.
Hat Guy Out of Context.
It's really, I love it.
And,
it'll be great, and it'll get me canceled.
Please.
But listen, I also do love the idea of, like, something so, like, childish and harmless being turned into a lethal fucking weapon. Like, the way that was just destroying the house is, like, that's exactly how I expected them to be used, but I still love it nonetheless. It's a basic, like, trope to have, like, that bouncy ball turned into a throwing weapon.
Oh, wait until you see the demon with the lawnmower-shaped popcorn machine for toddlers.
I was about to say, are you about to say the demon on a moped?
No. You know the little things that you got? Like, they got the dome on them and they're on wheels and you push them around and it pops all the little balls inside?
God.
I'm completely making this up, but, like...
I believed it. Like, that sounds like in the realm of possibility for this shit. Bro, this is gonna take me hours to edit. Oh, Lord. But also, last point that I did write down was, we finally have, like, Tanjiro's actual quest and, like, actual goal laid out to, like, get the demon blood from the people close to the same power as Mitsubishi.
I feel like it's almost like the demon blood thing's kind of like a side quest.
But it's the collection quest that is part of the main quest, but it's the one you do throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
It's kind of like so in Assassin's Creed. I just finished Assassin's Creed 2 on my channel. We just started Brotherhood. Go check it out. But one of the things you have to collect are these 30 codex pages throughout the entire game. You can do it at the start, technically, or as soon as you have unlocked all the towns. But, like, I did it once the game forced me to do it, because I had, like, 5 left. But, like, you do get main story shit that is side shit. So like that's exactly what this is to me. But like it's definitely cool that we finally have a definitive like how are we gonna try and get her back. Because it's just been like, you gotta find a demon, you gotta start interrogating demons. He doesn't have to keep them alive anymore, he can just go straight for the kill. Except for the ones he wants their blood. But we're 25 minutes into this recording, and usually we'd be done recording in 10 minutes with an episode. So we've got another 20 to go through. So let's get right on into it. Hey guys, Hack Guy here after editing, and you know, as you can tell, this is just episode 8 by itself, as I mentioned with, you know, little annotations throughout the video. But also, as you can tell, somehow just us talking about it while being cut down turned into a 20-minute episode. So by necessity, I think this needs to be its own part. However, like I mentioned before, the next part is up right now. So there will be a link down below, or, you know, you could just go to my channel, click right down below there too, and go check it out right now. It'll be a full reaction, perfectly normal, with Mike sitting right there, or there, there, definitely there. But yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you hit the like button, and I hope you hit the subscribe button, because I want you to stick around and see what we do and what we react to in the future. By the way, as we get closer to the end of this series, please do let us know anything you'd like to see us react to that either one of us or neither of us have seen. Of course, I'll let you know if either of those are the case. Again, thank you for watching, and I appreciate your time. Bye.